Hello, Team TFT. Welcome back to Wednesday's Daily Market Outlook video. We'll cover all of the usuals today, but firstly, let's go over to the economic calendar here and see where we are at. So today is pretty good for probably both sessions. We just need to be aware that there could be a little bit of silly price action coming up here for the FOMC meeting minutes, which will cause that little bit of volatility. And then obviously leading in tomorrow, we have all of that news coming out of Euro GBP and the USD as well. So yeah, this could be our final chance possibly this week to look at getting a trade in, but then probably looking at letting it go for the rest of the week, especially with that red news coming through. So yesterday we were discussing about this monthly imbalance area here and this low weekly imbalance here. Now we can see here, this is a 4-hour chart. We can see yesterday we pulled down, we've filled all of that and actually probably just out of the bottom of that weekly imbalanced area. We did get a slight rejection from that area. Nothing too dramatic. I mean, we didn't get an engulfing candle or anything, or a big, extended rejection wick. So my idea at the moment is that we're probably going to see a further pullback down into this 4-hour imbalance area here. So we may end up coming deeper down into this area. And if we draw a fib, I know that's quite a big level there. So we could probably draw a fib on that from top to bottom there. And we can start to see these areas here, the 618, the 702, and the 786 areas within that range that would be of interest for us if we're looking for some rejections to possibly look at going higher. Again, this could be based on the minutes coming out of the meeting. If if it's showing that they could be looking at interest rate cuts or holding still, that could be bullish for the if they're holding, that'll be bullish. If they're looking at cutting, that would be bearish. So we're looking to see what would come out of that, whether we get that rejection from these areas or whether we're going to keep coming through. But those would be the key areas, plus obviously the bottom of the range there that we would be looking for that rejection. But ultimately today, probably just looking to see it come lower. Now, if we jump down on the 15-minute here, we can turn on our Asian range. So basically what I would be expecting, obviously analyzing that we're probably going to be going lower. What I'd love to see is we can see a little bit of engineered liquidity here coming on the top. We've got a tap and then a second one, and then we pull down. So love to see a pull out of there, coming lower into filling this little bit of an imbalance, this big extended imbalance candle. So we can see this one's pulled up and just ever so slightly filled it, come back down. So if we were to come up looking for this last buy candle before the sell, coming up into there and then looking to sell off and go lower from there. Or secondary to that, we may see another leg down, come up, find an internal area in the Asian area, and then come low from there. Euro USD. So Euro USD will go on to the 4-hour chart here. Obviously we are pushing up into this big imbalance area. This was the weekly. If we jump out, we can see here, this was the weekly imbalance that we had marked out here. So it was that imbalance in there that we'd pushed up into. So we'd seen this pull down, push back up, pull back down again. And now we're seeing that rejection, and we've engulfed this candle now with this one, and we're pushing up through it. So this is no longer valid. We come down to a 4-hour and we can see this now big area of imbalance that we're pushing up into. So what are we looking at for the moment? We are looking similar to the Dixie. We would love to see this big imbalance area being filled. Now at the moment, again, that's quite a big area. So let's give ourselves some targets to shoot for. We can see here we've just had that rejection off the 702, so that was probably one of our targets there, and also the 786 is a good target as well. So any of those two areas, you can see we have had that rejection. We've pulled up, we've had that rejection coming out. But again, this could just be short term. We could see this push up higher based on what we're looking at from the Dixie. Based on our analysis with the Dixie, we're looking for it to go short. So we should be expecting the euro to go long. So we come down here on the 15-minute chart. We can see here, same sort of thing starting to present itself. We've got three relatively equal lows here. So it's sort of bounce, bounce, bounce. We've had a pull up. There's a lot of liquidity starting to get built here. We have a little bit of imbalance here. You can see this little bit of imbalance in here. There between on the 15-minute, directly below the Asian lows. And we also have this last buy before the sell before the buy candle there as well. So basically what we could be looking for at the moment is, again, would love to see a pull down into here to look to take a long, or we see this break, retest, and go long from that area there. But they would be the two trades that I would be looking for today on GU. Now, on EU, sorry, now GU. GU, again, we were looking at, we had a bit of a look here on the higher time frames. Sorry, we'll get rid of these and this. So we're looking here on the higher time frames, and we could see that we'd sort of just been consolidating here in here for a long period of time. Even if we go out onto a weekly time frame, here we can see here just a lot of nothing here, and we've got highs up here and we've got lows obviously down here. Down where we've reacted off. I think this was a monthly imbalance here. So we've got this monthly imbalance that we've come down. So we've tapped into, pushed up, come back down, didn't quite reach the low. But really for the past 2 months or 3 months, really, we've been stuck within this range. So for our, again, we can see nothing much has really changed since yesterday. We're still really, if anything, stuck just closer between the middle of this range. So for me, GU again is not really worth trading at the moment. Yes, we are slowly on a downward trend on like at the daily, but 4 hour we have flipped and gone bullish. So really, if you're going to trade GU, again, I wouldn't recommend it. I would probably look to stay on EU and the Dixie. They seem to be giving us a little bit more information at the moment. But I would just be basing our analysis off our analysis with the Dixie and looking that this the Dixie could be weakening over the next day or so. So we could be looking to go long from here. And again, it would just literally be just trying to trade 15-minute structure. We can see here 15 minutes. Here's an imbalance area here on the 15-minute. So that was a big. So we had this pull down and then this big push up that came out, broke the high, and ultimately just continued to push up, breaking highs. So what we would be anticipating is, again, pull down into that area to go long, or being the fact that there is liquidity getting built in a bit of a trend line through here, as well as Asian low liquidity. Love to see this come down and go long from there. That would pretty well be the only sort of a trade that I would be anticipating today, would be down off this imbalance area or off this last sell before the buy. Out of those two areas would be where I'd be looking to look for those structure changes on the lower time frames and going from there. Anyway, guys, thank you very much again for jumping on and watching the videos. It's much appreciated. And I'll see you again on tomorrow's Daily Market Outlook video. Thank you. Thanks for watching another Daily Market Outlook video. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Also, guys, we are the largest tradesmen's Forex group tailored to helping hundreds of tradesmen get their time back through trading. If you want access to structured education, 18 live sessions across 7 days a week, mental health and mindset support from a qualified psychologist, and access to multiple different trading strategies from 10 different mentors, then jump over to our website at www.teamtft.co.uk. Please remember, this is not financial advice and you should not trade based on anything I have said in this video. This is just my own opinion and nothing more. And remember, manage your risk, stick to your plan, and secure those profits. Have a ripper day.